if you work with clients, chances are you either have run into these problems or you will. And these are the 9 most common problems, in my opinion, that those of us working with clients tend to encounter as we do so. And this is going to be the content of the webinar today. So we're going to talk about being stalled on content. That is a very common problem among anybody building websites for clients. Then how do you deal with an angry client? What do you do if you have differing expectations with your client about certain parts of the project? What do you do when clients just disappear on you? How about when your attitude gets in the way of working with clients? I'm sure nobody here has that problem, but maybe. What if you have too much work? That can be a real challenge. How about scope creep? Anybody deal with scope creep? We're going to talk about that today. How about clients that just waste your time? We're going to deal with some strategies on that as well. And last of all, we'll wrap up with hero syndrome, which is something I think that affects quite a few of us here today. So we'll wrap up with that. The first of those is being stalled on content. So how many of you would say, yeah, that's me. I have been stalled on content with the client. And that's probably everybody who's ever worked with a client, because this is a challenging one. So as we look at each of these topics, these top 9 issues, we're going to look at, first of all, why it happens, and second of all, how to prevent it, right? So why do we tend to get stalled on content? And in my opinion, having worked with clients, I built and sold my first website in 1995. So I've been doing this a really long time, working with clients, big and small, throughout all of those years. And the reason, at least in my opinion, that clients tend to get stalled on content, there's really 2. The first is the client is just simply not a content expert, and they have no idea where they begin, and so they freeze up, right? They get that blank page syndrome where it's just really hard to start writing on a blank page.